Hey girl, hey, how is it going? How you doing? If you don't know who I am GlitterPixI3. Nice to meet you. I do 7 days to die permadeath challenges. Basically what that means is if I die, I delete my world. Also, I did try new microphone settings, so let me know if there's any horrible cutouts. I try to watch my videos, but I don't always catch everything, but my audio was cutting out before. I apologize. I'm scuffed. I mean, I don't know. You clicked this video, you saw how little views I had, you know what you're getting yourself into. Like, honestly, like, you see a video with like under 100 views and you're like, what could this possibly be? Like, why does YouTube think I want to see this? YouTube thinks this is what you want to see. And it's a little, you know, interesting. When I look at my analytics, it's like all males, and then it's just like, here we are, girly. Like, what's good? No, we love everybody here, but like, where is the feminine energy? I mean, you know, I personally, when I make accounts, I kind of just like make up the information a lot of the time. So maybe we got some liars in there. Maybe we just got some people that ain't specified, but anyway, we are on day 2. Our good friend Dick Rogers took over the channel and put together our world. So we just got our base. This is gonna be a cozy day. We're not gonna do anything too crazy today. It's gonna be a short stream, and it's gonna be a cozy one at that. Now, one of my conflicts before, this is really weird. One of my conflicts is that this is like a little awkward, and I decided I know how to deal with it, assuming that we can get inside this building. Also, it's like nighttime. Also, I'm like testing. I think you guys can hear my keyboard a lot of the time, so I'm not quite sure, but we'll see, you know, what we gotta do with that. I don't know how this is gonna be. Is this a bathroom? No, this is a kitchen. So I think this is gonna have to be my bedroom. I'm living in the kitchen. Also, I saw there were some comments about Dick Rogers. Like, listen, Dick Rogers, he's an absolute sham. Let me just get that out of the way there. It's like, yeah, you know, Dick Rogers would really use like strength instead of intellect. You know, honestly, I agree. Dick just has no idea what he's talking about. That being said, I should put my bed down before I forget. Do I not have a bed? Is all my stuff out there? I really panicked about this. I forget what I had to do. I feel like I had to do something. What is this gonna be? Is this just gonna be a hallway? Where's my kitchen gonna be? Is this a bathroom? I can keep the bathroom. Where's my kitchen gonna be? Let's make 2 storage blocks, maybe? If I could spell. I don't know how to spell, so we don't do that. Today at school, you know what I did? We had a presentation, and I'm like a little, honestly, like mind blown. I think a lot of it has to do, like, I don't really know, like, well, I was gonna say I don't really know why, but I do know why. Shout out to Twitch and YouTube and everything. I guess I think I'm just like mostly good at presenting now. I don't know. I like think that I'm a little, you know, I've gotten the life skills to I mean, I'm showing you, I'm presenting a video game right now, even though you couldn't. I'm not presenting the loot apparently. Where should I put? I'm debating moving my camera to the other side again, because you guys can't see what I'm finding. And maybe sometimes it's for the best. Hold on, let me look at this. Do I really care about the first 3 items? Sometimes it's the only 3 items. I think that's why I was like, you couldn't see the cat tree before. Should I just make my camera small? What do you guys? Oh god, it doesn't make it bigger. This is great content, right? I feel bad because if Hutch has to be on the cat tree, you guys won't see Hutch, but you guys don't need to see my cat right now. There's no Hutch in question right now currently. It's not like he even hangs out there. Honestly, like, usually if he's in my room, it's like mostly to terrorize me. It's like if I'm playing with him, he's usually in the living room. He sleeps in here sometimes, but not a lot. Oh god, I almost just broke my stuff. Did I get nails? I don't know if I have nails or anything. The hardest part, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it's the hardest part, but it is quite the struggle, like when you start out trying to get everything organized and all that jazz. I do want to use this garage at some point. Probably that side door too. That side door is going to be really helpful in the future. Oh, the garage door is going to be helpful in the future. Let's just end it right there. Alright, so here you go. Did I put stuff down here? I'm gonna put out the bedroll right now. Also, you're probably thinking I'm crazy for not wearing armor. I can't do armor. But also, one of the comments I saw, it was the same person that mentioned Dick Rogers needing to do strength. I concur with your presentation 100%. One of the things they mentioned was doing an agility build. We tried perception before. The thing is, my issue, I would like to try every tree. And I think that as deaths occur, we will have a lot of opportunities to do more experimentation. I am obsessed with vehicles. And that, you know, if we never find Bob, where the hell is Bob? Like, if I would love nothing more than to practice other builds, but I really like having vehicles. And if you don't do intellect, you can't like make a motorcycle unless you like get the parts, which sucks. So I really hope that I don't have to move this land claim block. I'm not even going to use my like backyard area, so it doesn't even really matter if I move it forward more. It's just like, should I make this the kitchen and the living room? I don't think so. I don't know if I'm really going to do decoration today. There's going to be some. Was there someone in the bathroom? I don't even remember. I guess not, maybe. Lighting in here. Sometimes you can't even push it on the ceiling. I can't even test it. This fountain's gonna have to go. This is not like a house type fountain. I don't know any houses that have that. I guess I just like left all the loot back there too. We're gonna have a lot of resources. I don't know how to deal with this. Can you leave my fence alone? I like the fence. I like the idea of them not bothering me. What is agility? I guess we do need. I should just put them in. I don't really want the electrocutioner this time. I've been liking my knife. I've been digging the knife. I don't feel as chained down to the batons. I feel a little bit, my hesitation is that I think that just because I'm already putting points into intellect, it just, you know, you should be leveling up an attack. There's just too much going on right now. Ah! I hate when they die and you don't get experience for the knife. Maybe I don't like knives. Oh my god, the snakes are motherfuckers. Should I be trying to like solve my infection before it gets out of control? Should we put that on the docket today? I don't really think we can achieve that, but I'll humor it a little, the idea. We only have one. Get a rock. Probably find a rock out. Oh, I don't know why I grabbed all of that. But let's go. Mario will be proud of us. And yeah, about my presentation that I was having, it's for my I don't know, software development lifecycle class. So it's not a programming class, but it's a class that kind of surrounds, like, you know, making products, like the whole process of doing it, the life cycle, if you will. So we're making a video game, and I was so nervous, and I still do not know how we are getting away with anything. Like, not to say that we're getting away with anything, but because everybody else, I feel like, had so many more deliverables than my team did. Like, I really did not feel like we had much going on. Like, one of the last classes that we had with my, like, I had been talking to my teammates, and they had been like asking me about the title of the game, and I kind of was losing it, because I was just like, that's just something we can address that later. Like, I want to focus on coding. That class, I had like sat down to like write a paper, and I could not even like focus to write the paper because the person like kept asking me about this. I'm like, I don't, like, I wanna focus on getting things done. Like, all this deliberation is like wasting so much time. If I were to get the work, like the same amount of work done that I already have done right now, like, nothing's gonna get done for this project. Because it's just like I barely have like I put together like the crappiest like little room for the demo today, and like we're working on like kind of separate segments. Give me a stump, please. I'm gonna go in this direction, but I was not finding any stumps over there. But yeah, so, and like that's my portion of the game, and so I feel like, I don't know, I can't even say that. Like, the thing is, it's just like I got assets off like the Unity store because I just wanted to put stuff down. And like when I was saying everybody else's demos, like people had like functioning like software, and we don't really have any of that. So like the professor was like giving everybody feedback afterwards. He's like, yeah, 5 out of 5. I'm like, how the fuck is this 5 out of 5? I like almost lost my mind. Like, I was dying a little bit. One of my classmates, in the slide, they wrote, the story is fully fleshed out, but it would be too much to like write in these slides. I'm like, oh my god, that sounds like there's no story. Like, I've been a part of this, so I do understand they have like a story to some regards, but like, who writes that? It's like, it's just so much. We just can't fit it in here. Like, oh my god. But it was like extra funny because it was like that person's sick, so they were out. So it was like his friend reading his slides, like for us since he wasn't there. And afterwards, you know, I don't know, we got the classic good job, everybody claps because we're the greatest. I think everybody was clapping after every demonstration. I don't even remember. But like afterwards, like this poor kid is like, I'm like fist bumping my classmates. There's not a single stump in this world. Oh my god. What did I do to deserve this? This is what happens. Like, I could be using this time to, like, probably have found antibiotics by now. Let's go find some antibiotics. Like, fuck a stump. All my homies hate stumps. I'm not subjecting myself to this any further. But yeah, so this poor person was like, I went to fist bump them, and you're like, oh yeah, like that guy owes me like big time, and he was like shaking, And I like, you know, obviously, like I was saying, that one slide really sent me. But at the end of the day, like we really should have, like, oh, I don't know. I wasn't gonna be the one reading it, so that's why I didn't really review. I reviewed it. I'm not even gonna say that because I did go through and I reviewed it. So I do think that, like, you know, it definitely should have been reviewed prior. That being said, I'm lazy and I get it. But he, like, just to see him shaking was like so funny, poor kid. But I guess we did really good. The teacher said we got 5 stars, and what I was saying about my presentation skills. Oh my god, bro, jerk. It sounds like a screamer almost. Like, from my slides, I didn't really write much. I just like talked. I don't know. Like, I think slides are good, but like at the same time, you know, you could just freaking read the slides. Why does it sound like a screamer? It's just like a female zombie, I guess. Do they have generic sounds? Where are you? I tried to accommodate her. I can't even move. Oh my god, fucking table. I'm kind of dying. Oh, I have the vitamins on deck. But yeah, I don't know. I worked, I was like, did such panic work afterwards. Like, definitely not one of my best presentations. I don't mind doing like presentations. I usually make like dramatic videos and stuff like that. Didn't really have time for any of that. Well, no, that's not true. I had all the time in the world, and that's what's like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about myself and my work ethic. I definitely feel like I need to be focusing more on school and applying myself more in school, but at the same time I also think that I'm very hard on myself for the amount that I get done. But oh my god, finally, it's just like this was the reward to doing that POI. It was like not even really a POI. So yeah, I definitely, it's just like I struggle a lot, and I'm sure like a lot of people watching this can probably relate, because you're probably, I don't know, not probably, but you might be like watching this while you're doing work for something else. I have the roughest time when it comes to just, oh my god, I don't know if the experience loss is like worth it. Like I struggle to get started with things, so it's like if I have to sit down for something, I'm usually like, depending on the task, like if it's something I don't want to do, like I could like sit down and it's gonna take me like 3 hours to get to it because I had to get my like 5th chocolate milk, you know. Like I don't really know what it is. It's just so hard and painful for me to get doing stuff sometimes. Oh god, this is sketchy. What in the toilet? That's so weird. I think there's irradiated zombies in here. But I think that if I'm gonna get medicine, this is probably one of the better bets. Should I wear this? Okay. But yeah, so for things like calculus homework, where it's just like I know it's gonna take me like 6 hours, it gets so hard to get done because instead of doing like 2 hours a day, I like take 3 hours to do like get the first day done. Like it just like, I don't know. And then when I am doing it, like things like calculus, I do like, I mean, like I think a lot of people have an easier time. I did not really do like math growing up. I was like raised everywhere. I spent a lot of time, like from ages like 4 to 14, I was in Puerto Rico, and I was like moving a lot. So I was switching schools a lot, and like as part of switching schools, I kind of got lost in math class because it's like, oh, like we're doing multiplication in like 6th grade, and then it's like 7th grade and I switched schools and I'm in a private school and they're like already like, you know, they just did fractions and I didn't even know like my multiplications tables and I still don't. And that's obviously something I gotta work on. And my music teacher was saying how they used to make them write it out, and I don't disagree with like learning by writing it out, so I should probably try that, which is like so pathetic in when you're in Calc 2 and you need to memorize your multiplication tables, but it's just like there's so much stuff where it's just like I have been able to, through crawling out of hell, like, and we can have notes on the test. So I just did pass a test recently. I was struggling to pass tests. It was like my first test that I passed. I got a 65 and it was the best day of my life. But should I wear this? Yes. Pause. Hold please. Well, I don't even want to say hold please because I don't even really know if I remember the point that I was making. It's just been a struggle and it's just been a hassle. But with calculus, it's just like there's so much stuff that it's like you can't do the actual. I thought I wore it. Goodbye. It's so sad. I would like to wear that thing, but like you can't tell like how to do the problem unless you can like figure out how to like factor it on the spot. And I do think that things like calculus and physics and just like all the skills that you do in class, I think are very important. Oh shit. And like especially because I want to be like a software engineer, and I honestly am kind of, the thing is, I say I want to be a software engineer. You know what I really want? I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say game development, but like I don't need to have like game development as a job. It's like I want to make games, but I can just make them in my spare time. It's hard. I mean, anybody who like is into this kind of stuff, like, like how hard it is. No, you don't. I'm gonna say nobody knows how hard, because everybody's so fun. I love people with peace and love to society, but it's like so much easier to imagine doing something than it is to actually do it. Like pretty much all of the time, like everybody, like we're all geniuses. We're just all suffering geniuses. I don't know what to say. You always think that like the newest hot product and stuff like that. And I don't want to kill your creativity, but like you're wrong. Your creativity, we're throwing it down the drain right now. This is so bizarre. Where am I going? Don't make me go down. Should I take? Do we think I'm gonna be able to kill an irradiated zombie? I don't think so. I mean, I killed the pig, I guess. This is like kind of crazy in here though right now. A lot of zombies. Please, antibiotics. Got a better knife. But yeah, I mean, it always like, because it's a lot easier to see like the things that other people did wrong. Like, I get so annoyed when people like criticize like Marvel movies. Like, I understand that it's like Disney is a soulless industry, but at the same time, it's just like there is just so much work that goes into like, even like as a beautician, like with the exception of Ant-Man, like usually their hair and makeup is like so on point and like fitting. The reason I say Ant-Man, I was really triggered when like they go really tiny and they find like the wife or the mom, whoever it is, that had been like missing for like an extended period, and it's been like decades or some shit, and like they find her and she's got like perfect hair and makeup. Like what are you doing? It's just like, it's fantasy, so like a lot of the perfect hair and makeup, like, reasonable, but it was like I think it's like bright makeup. I'm not the type of person that's gonna edit their video to put a thing in it, but Trust me on this one. I just remember seeing it and being like, why would, like, whose choice was this? What made them think this was a good idea? It was just like, I mean, I do hair and makeup for theater, but like, I'm not doing it for movies either, so. You also, like, there's a lot that goes into it, and like, sometimes you just get told what to do, and it's just like not worth it to argue either, so. Like, I get it. I kind of get it. I could theoretically get it. I can almost imagine, you know. This is like crazy. They're really making me like go down like really far, and it's exhausting. Do we think that I'm gonna be able to deal with the irradiated zombie? I keep asking this. Nobody's giving me an answer. I should probably start screaming louder. What if there's not one? I think that there is. I think that no matter what you do, there is. Ew. It's like gonna get my video age-gated right there. Do we think that I'm gonna find the antibiotic? There was a popping pills container in my house, wasn't there? I guess, you know, the answer could be yes. At the antibiotic, and it's the one at my house. We'll see. I think this is not the loot room, right? Is it? I'm nervous. I'm surprised there's not another zombie in here. Everything but. I don't know why antibiotics are so rare. Do they know? Do they know we're infected? They're really leaving us out to dry. I don't want this. I'm like getting annoyed because I do want everything I have. I know I just said I didn't want it, but this was originally going to be the house. This was the house that I was originally planning on, by the way. Not that it really matters. Alright. Can you imagine though, this is like a house? Honestly, I talk about game development. Creating these like worlds is so incomprehensible. Like, they have a team? I don't know if they have a team. I don't know what the frick kind of team the Fun Pimps are, because maybe now they have more people. But I remember hearing, I don't know, Reddit. What the fuck have I done? Okay, I know I'm infected. Motherfucker. I was saying about the Fun Pimps, I don't remember really what I was saying. I was like, I should probably like look more into the team just because I am so fascinated by like the work that they've done with this game. But somebody was saying that it was like, I think started by someone and like their brother, which I think is really awesome. But I don't actually know. I just remember like seeing something referring to someone as like the Fun Pimp. But that is super iconic. I think like, was the stairs that broke now? Yes. I was like, I don't know, looking at things like Stardew Valley, and the thing with Stardew Valley, that's another thing that I want to look more into, like, because it was one person and they said it took 4 years, and it's just like, you know, you got bills to pay, and they probably like, it was probably a side project. Jesus freaking Christ, I'm about to make a blog. I'm not a block maker, but I'm so close to making a blog right now. Oh, I keep hitting the ceiling is what happens. Maybe I gotta not jump from as high. Maybe just trust the process. Are there? I'm assuming there's not gonna be more zombies. The frick? No, I'm scared. It's dark. I can't see. The garage is gonna be like the main area. Oh. Is this it? This is the loot room? This is not the loot room. I'm not like too concerned about time, but we did spend a lot of time doing that. That could have been working on that trader stuff. Like a little, not like bummed. I'm bummed. I have a guest coming over tonight, and I have what's it called? I have a client that's a half hour away, so I have a busy day after this. I get very skeeved out when I have a lot of things coming up. And I haven't responded to my friend, but my friend just asked me basically a different friend. That's what I'm saying. It's just like I feel like you know, obviously I love everybody. I want to help everyone and want to do everything I can all the time, but it's always just not practical, you know. It's not always practical. The other day I was like so just exhausted that I like everything wants a piece of me. I have no more pieces left. I looked at my plant and my plant looked like it needed water. I'm like, no, like I'm done right now. It's like, can't live my life like this. I gave it water this morning, don't worry, but this is like I need a break. With school, I'm just cooked. I'm so like I was gonna say I'm glad I'm not streaming on Twitch, but I like replaced streaming on Twitch with YouTube, and you guys have been awesome, and it's really fun and funny to like read the comments, and you guys really make me smile and laugh. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need a vacation from my life. I want to put everything on pause. I feel like I at least and I think about this a lot, like I'm just in school. Does anybody have like a full-time? But like also I always get criticized because it's like I'm trying to do school and like a million other things. Like I said, I have a client, and it's like instead of having like one job, I just choose to have a billion different jobs, and that I always like change. I think that's like a big part of like I don't like things to be the same. Like the idea of going into like an office for 9 to 5, I always dreaded it. Now I like fantasize about it because I'm just like, I just want to clock out and be done. I don't think like I have put myself in a situation, I feel like in life, that I am never going to be able to clock out and be done, and that's just so sad. Like too many people know I have too many skills, and I can't ever say no. Saying no is not my specialty. At the end of the day, I mean, obviously, in my dream world, I would just sit around and play video games, you know. You can't do that. That's not life. Life is expensive. Video games stop you from making money. I'm sorry. Hard pills to swallow. My video addiction. I was like literally, I'm so bad. I was
I have a job. Okay, we have a deal.
Last night.
Come back when it's done.
Like,
alrighty then.
I was like, this is like, you know, hurting myself. This is not productive. This is like self-harm. This is so toxic. But I just want to play League of Legends and just like clock out and not do anything. And I did that, and it was fun at first, and then I kind of took it like too far. I don't necessarily regret it. But that being said, I could have been doing homework, I could have been doing laundry, and instead I played League of Legends. The consequences, the thing is just like I feel I am so undeserving. I'm failing my, like, this class. I have 2 classes with the same teacher and I'm like failing both of them. And I have like projects that are supposed to be done that I haven't finished, but a lot of other people have to. Midterms just passed. I don't know how the grading works. I'm over it. I'm just gonna hand in everything I have when I have it. But I was like pulling my hair out. Like, I don't like, it was like 6 hours or more of work a week. And maybe it's not 6 hours for somebody who knows what they're doing. I'm like, so, I feel, I don't know, like, I think I'm a good software developer, and then like I go to this class and I'm answering questions in class and I think I know what's happening, and then it's like we get the test, we get the projects, and it's just like I feel like we went from A to B to like G. I don't even know. It's really disheartening for me because, you know, I've never struggled too hard with making the software and stuff. Also, I was talking to someone who's like a QA tester, and they don't even have software development background. And I was like, oh my god, like they have some like other like different degree. Oh my god. Please, hold on. I think I was skill pointed. Regret it. I think if I'm gonna do all of these that are so far, I might as well try the fetch because it might be quicker.
Damn, I didn't think you had the guts to do it.
Well, that's all
Water
you're gonna
purifier,
buy.
right?
I'll let
Okay,
you
bro.
show yourself out.
You're so annoying. Be grateful.
I guess you're
Not so
not
much.
so bad after all.
Okay, now he's over it. Okay, I'm glad to see. Yeah, I think like the hardest part with school is like if I didn't have like my classmates who were also like struggling a lot in that class, I don't know what I would be doing. And I mentioned this before with like my sister, like was saying that she hadn't met people at school. Oh my god, like I try I am so lucky that I like have gotten to a point where I'm able to just like talk to anyone. I'm not gonna say I always used to be this way, because it's definitely like a skill I've worked on, and just learning that like in general people are gonna be pretty receptive to you. Like even you watching this right now, like even if you feel shy a lot of the time, like when you think about it and you think about like people talking to you, the thing is like I want to say like when you think about people talking to you, like you're not judging them. I think if you're watching my video and you've gotten to this point, you're not really a judgmental person. But at the same time, I've met like a handful of people in my life where it's just like they have like these criticisms of people that I just don't understand. That being said, I think most normal people, you and I, anybody who's gonna be like socially anxious, like when we interact with someone new, it's like if someone's nice to us, it's like exciting and it's just like, oh, like that felt good. But then like you're still like afraid to like approach people, and like it's like there, for me at least, I had to really learn and accept that like I like anybody. I'm not like a hard to please person. Like I can pretty much, I'm really awkward and I feel like my behavior like I'm always uncomfortable because I'm just like, I don't know, pretending to be normal passing. It's like I say pretending to be normal passing as I like sit here with like pink hair like in a glowing room, but it's like when you're talking to someone and it's like you're trying to like make eye contact and you're trying to like sit up straight and like pretend to be a normal functioning human. And I think I've mentioned it before that like I've had people be like, wow, you really have like things together. So it's just like maybe I'm like constantly exhausted in social situations pretending to be a functioning human, but Other than that, it's just like, you know, it's like people are nice to you, people you get along with a stranger. It's like those are usually things that make you feel pretty good. So being able to talk to my classmates and just basically, I don't want to say be able to make friends with anyone. I don't know, like I'm sure there's plenty of people that don't like me in this world, but when you're able to like talk to someone, it makes like any issues you have a lot more bearable. And I mean, obviously, the thing is too is like the more people you talk to, also the more people you're gonna meet. It's like at least in a situation like school where it's like you're usually in a public place, you'll be talking to someone, and then someone comes up and is like, "Oh, this is like I was talking to this person." Da 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 da. So grateful that I have people to validate that I'm not crazy with this class that I'm struggling in. That being said, instead of playing 7 Days to Die, I should be working on you know, just more school stuff. Gotta learn the ability to not procrastinate, I guess. Is he dead? But yeah, I don't know if I talked about it on stream. Like with this class, it was so bad where I was like, I'm gonna withdraw. Because I was having such a hard time. But then I spoke to the teacher. The teacher is like way too nice to me. I really do not deserve this. I was like, I missed the quiz, and then I had to make it up. And then the day that I was originally going to make it up, I told the teacher I was going to withdraw from the class and that I didn't want to take the quiz. And then he told me I could take it another day. So then I scheduled to take it another day. And then I didn't put it in my calendar. So then I forgot to come and take it. And this teacher is still like after that. Not only like I no called, no showed, and he's letting me take the quiz, but he was like, "Do you think you'll be like good to take it next week?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I should be." He's like, "Well, if you need more time, like that's fine too." And it's just like, in what universe? Like, who does this happen to? Like, why? Like, I feel like I get so lucky with random stuff and don't deserve it. But very sweet. And like life has been kind of crazy. I think, you know, that's like something that I wanted to work on that I do not think I'm gonna have for like my entire existence. But I wanted to I'm getting distracted. I wanted to not have like do stuff on the weekends, and I still haven't accomplished that. I like want more days where I'm not doing anything, and so sad because like that was my goal for this semester, and it's just like I'm going to like 2 weddings in like a month. They're both out of state, so I'm gonna be out of state. I was already out, but like being out of state for like 2 weekends, and also on top of that, like paying people to take care of the cat and da 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 da. It's like, oh, like I'm tired. I don't want bills. I don't want stress. I don't want friends. I don't want friends. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Like, and I love my friends IRL, but it's like so hard feeling sometimes like you have to try to maintain relationships, and this isn't anybody who's watching this video is not one of those people, and I can tell you that right now because anybody that's watched at this point in this video, like like you get me, like but outside of like the people who watch my content, sometimes with my friends I feel like pressured to do stuff, and not always. Like I think a lot of people, it's like funny because like I was watching stream and Smurf like commented on all the stuff I'm doing. I'm like, wow. Do I just complain about it a lot, or is it like that obvious that I'm like on my last stream? Because it's like I do hair and makeup for my clients. Now I have my plays, and I have like my main job, which is editing videos, and I have school. What else? I also like, oh, I'm so ridiculous. There's like a scratch on my knee. There's like a round thing. Like I'm pretty convinced that like something bit me and like laid eggs, and I have no evidence other than a vibe, but
job for you.
So far,
if that's
Trader
just
Rack.
the-
Ugh. Any antibiotics? I didn't even check to see if he has antibiotics, but I doubt he does. Or has any. Break that door. It's just hard because I want to decorate my base, but you need, like, in my opinion, an auger. Like the auger, the impact driver, axe. This is what I'm saying. It's like I want stuff to break things easier because this is just like ridiculous. I should also. You get more experience with this. I was like wondering if I could get more experience for but I guess not. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do about the layout of my house. It'd be a nice farm layout here. I'm mostly just breaking this for water. I have coffee. I was hoping that it wouldn't be aggressive. I'm gonna get my ass beat by this guy. With my broken arm. I'm like, I can't stop touching the bump in my knee now. I'm like so brain broken. Right. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please have antibiotics and water and everything I hate these. That was like the worst box I've ever experienced in my existence. There's never any bevies. At this point, I'm just opening this for the sake of it. I'm like sad that I had to get rid of that pig. I wish they weren't like so hostile otherwise. I don't even know what that button did because I still have so much stuff that's locked up. Replaceable. I'm probably gonna make that front room the kitchen. It's just like I like, you know, I like to have you don't know. I like to have fire pits and stuff like that, so I feel like if I make this a kitchen for a fire pit, maybe I will, I don't know. Because here I could put like some chairs for like a bar. This. My busting yellow water. Alright, anyway, I gotta go do my client. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!